For life with pets, there's Chewy, delivering everything fast and at great prices. From food, with favorites to fill their bowls and bellies, to fun, with all the toys, with all the noise, to pharmacy, with pet meds for pet heads. And with 24/7 live chat, Chewy even delivers answers to any question at any hour. If a pet is part of your family, Chewy should be too, with everything you need and everything you need to know for life with pets.
Hey, get your daily refresh for dry eye relief with Refresh Optive Mega 3. Did you know another fun fact of being a woman? That you are more likely than men to develop dry eyes. Ugh. That's why it's good to have relief. Give those dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with the Refresh Optive Mega 3 lubricant eye drops. It's a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. And Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. You can find Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at all major retailers. Remember the bad guys? They are back. Yeah, and they're funnier than ever. And my family is so excited because DreamWorks Animation's The Bad Guys 2 is just going to be the wildest, funniest comedy of the summer. You know, it's everyone's favorite crew of criminals that trying their best to go good until they're roped into a globe-trotting heist by a new crew, the Bad Girls. That's right. The girls are going to meet the guys. It's going to be amazing. Your kids, your parents, everybody's going to love this. So make sure you get your tickets now for DreamWorks Animation's The Bad Guys 2 in theaters August 1st, rated PG.
Every day has a to-do list, but adding Enjoy Belvita to yours can help you knock out the rest of it. Belvita breakfast biscuits are a tasty and convenient breakfast option when paired with low-fat yogurt and fruit that provides steady energy all morning. While Belvita Energy Snack Bites give you the perfect mid-morning refuel. Best part, they both taste great. So make the most out of your morning with a bite of Belvita. Pick up a pack of Belvita at your local store today.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/iHeart. That's greenlight.com/iHeart.
We got a new full show for you that starts right now. Thanks so much for being here with the podcast. And apparently Alexis wants to start with our comments since today is What's on Your Mind.
Yes, and Hannah Stanford commented, hope you guys are having fun and making dumb decisions so you have entertaining stories to tell us during What's on Your Mind this week.
You know it.
Always.
I will say a little teaser for What's on Your Mind is I did run into Jeffrey and he did witness me get kicked out of a bar. So
That's awesome.
Oh, you're so good.
You're going to hear what that is all about coming up. And also a brand new second date. We got lots of fun, and the show starts right now.
Raise your hand here, because it's radio, if you like to enjoy a midday nap.
Both hands up.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. I ask because there's a brand new study that's out saying that if you really love to nap, it could kill you.
What?
I've heard this before.
No, naps are so good for you.
Not according to science, Brooke. It's a study from the Associated Professional Sleep Society right here in our own city that included over 86,000 participants.
Please tell me it's like naps over a certain length or something could kill you.
Well, apparently there is a difference between short nappers and long nappers.
Okay.
Short nappers are 30 minutes or less. So which one are you guys?
Short.
I do both.
I'm 15. I do my coffee naps. You drink the coffee before, and then it hits you right as you wake up.
Ooh.
I'm
15.
We're going to get to the problem with that in a second.
No.
But the research shows that taking longer naps is associated with higher mortality rate. If you take naps on the weekends from 1 to 3 or 11 to 1, like a 2-hour nap, apparently that's like pre-signing your own death certificate.
What?
Oh, dang.
Why?
That's what they say.
What's going to happen? Oh, I thought there was like a reason.
Well, researchers say it most likely has an underlying health condition that's causing you to need to nap so much.
Depression,
But the short nappers, though, 30 minutes or less, it has a surprising impact on your longevity.
In a good or bad way, Jeff?
In a good way.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
As long as you don't mix it with alcohol or caffeine, which completely negates
The
it.
caffeine, Brooke.
So-
And the wine.
How do you stay awake?
You just got to try it. That's the information that's out there right now.
Okay.
So researchers say all of that could benefit from a quick zap to the neck with the shock collar question of the day. So let's just do what the medical experts want and send it over to our digital producer for some sweet shock therapy and trivia. Let's do it, Jake.
As we speak, one of the world's oldest and most prestigious sporting events is taking place across the pond. It's the tennis tournament, Wimbledon. Out of the big four tennis slams, this is probably the most distinguished. Some might even call it hoity-toity. Not me, but some.
Ooh, it's at least hoity.
That's why it's my
I would say
favorite.
double toity.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Because is there anything more elegant and regal than spending 5 hours watching two people smack a ball back and forth while an old British man yells, "Quiet, please"?
They don't want you to make noise. It's true.
But Wimbledon isn't just about white outfits and polite grunting. It's got some truly bizarre rules and traditions that date back hundreds of years. And you'll be tested on them today during a special Wimbledon or Wimbledon edition of Plenty of 20. You guys say number 1 through 20. I'll give you a unique rule from the Great British Tennis Tournament. You just have to tell me if it's a real Wimbledon or a made-up Wimbledon. We'll start with the woman who'd wish she'd Wimbledon some studying last time she was in England.
Yeah.
That's Alexis.
5.
Number 5. Alexis, your Wimbledon fact is this. If a spectator sneezes twice in one match, an official will politely escort them to a special sneeze zone where they can recover without distracting play. Is this a Wimbledon or a Wimbledon?
Some people do sneeze so obnoxiously.
Yes.
Good
Like,
point, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of old men there, and the older the man gets, the louder the sneeze is. That is also
Yeah.
science.
that's true. But then I also imagine like an old man having to get up and move seats. That also sounds very loud
Oh, that could be distracting.
and distracting.
too.
So I'm going to say Wimbledon.
Alexis says we made it up. Wimbledon. Yes,
Right, they kick you out entirely. They don't give you a chance to
if not,
recover.
just execute you.
It's yeah.
If you're lucky.
They do like to take people's heads off.
Brooke, it's your turn.
Okay, give me number 15.
Number 15. Brooke, Wimbledon officials must be prepared for anything. An example of that would be a team of hawk handlers at every match. If a pigeon shows up, a hawk is released to deal with the dirty street bird, and then play will resume.
That's pretty awesome.
Is that a Wimbledon or a Wimbledon?
It's like they have bird security. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
I do know that the peregrine falcon, loves him to kill some pigeons.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But they fly so high you don't see them, so they'd be perfect for Wimbledon.
Are they British
Because
falcons?
they'd be way up there. I mean, there's a lot of British falcons out there.
Okay, I don't know.
They wear
Yeah.
top hats and monocles. That's how you know
for
they're British.
sure. So I'm going to say...
Lots of food down there, isn't it?
I'm going to say Wimbledon. Wait, Wimbledon. Why does it sound
Wimbledon.
weird?
Is it hard? I
Wimbledon.
can't.
Wimbledon. You say it's real?
Wimbledon?
I'm never going to be invited to this tennis match.
Brooke says Wimbledon. Yes!
Hey.
A trained hawk named Rufus is flown around center court each
Rufus.
morning to scare off pigeons, and then he watches the matches with his handler, just ready to strike.
Dang.
Classy.
So is that like the mascot?
Kinda, yeah.
You know?
He's been the hawk for the last 15 years. He
Wow.
replaced an other hawk named Harnish beforehand.
If I was a pigeon, I would just wear like a bright yellow jacket, and then I look like
Reflective.
a tennis ball. Yeah, and then I would get in. Just so you know, if I was a pigeon, Jake.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind for this question, Jose. 5 and 15 are off the board.
Let's go 12.
Jose, your Wimbledon fact is this. Only strawberries from a certain county in England can be served to spectators during the match.
Whoa.
They are picked at dawn, same day, and given with cream.
Oh.
Is this a Wimbledon or a Wimbledon?
So I know as a foodie, I know that strawberries and cream is a big thing in Wimbledon.
Have you tried the Worcestershire strawberry?
So it does make sense that it would be like a specific farm. And you know they got that contract like with the royalty
Yeah.
and they're like, no, we are the Royal Strawberry Farm.
Oh,
So
sounds right.
I'm gonna say Wimbledon. Wait, Wimbledon.
It's confusing, but Jose says that's a real fact. It is.
way.
No
They're
way.
harvested from the county of Kent, England, on the southeast area of England.
Oh, not the northwest side.
Yeah, thank God.
Strawberries
Disgusting.
are rubbish.
Over 2 million strawberries are served every year during the tournament.
I
Dude,
bet they're
that,
the
like,
most delicious strawberries ever.
all the farm does is just for that event.
And they make $10 million.
Yeah.
We've gone 3 for 3 so far, Jeffrey. You're about to go 40 love. I don't know tennis scoring. Jeffrey,
Yeah.
you get this
Right.
right. I'm about to get shut out.
Let's go with love.
Love. Okay.
Oh, 0.
How about a number?
Okay, love and 1 then.
Okay. Number 1, Jeffrey, your Wimbledon fact is this. Spectators are encouraged, it's not a rule, but they're encouraged to use a soft British golf clap to show appreciation for a point scored. What is a soft British golf clap? Is it where a person uses only their fingertips, not their palm?
Oh.
I'm not sure. But is
Yeah.
it a Wimbledon or a Wimbledon?
We're all doing it in the studio.
I was chatting with my friend Will the other day. Prince Will of Wales.
I
And-
heard.
chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just having a little chat about the Wimbledon games.
On the phone or texting?
Yeah, what was it? FaceTime?
What's
via,
interesting-
via carrier pigeons, which aren't allowed
I see.
into the Wimbledon
I
matches.
feel like that checks out for him. He is the boring brother.
But
You know?
he is quite a Wimbledon fan, and there is no way that he would ever be quiet during one of these events.
Oh, his gasps.
That's why I was saying this is Wimbledon. You are allowed to cheer as loud as you want at Wimbledon.
Jeffrey says Wimbledon. He's right. Yeah, you can get raucous in between points.
That's right.
Okay.
And Prince Will and I sure do.
Which means I've been shut out in today's edition of Plenty of 20.
All right, so the least classy of us, Digital Jake, will be getting shocked.
That's right.
While singing Let It Be by the Beatles.
Oh,
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me,
What a jam.
speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
nice job, Jay.
I prefer the hawk.
Well done, Jake. That was your shock collar question of the day. We got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I really didn't want it to come to this,
Uh-oh, Jeff.
but
What's going on?
it's been brought to my attention that somebody on this show has been embellishing her stories to seem young and cool.
Alexis.
God, how dare you? Sorry.
Where somebody said she got a welt by being hit with a baseball during batting
I
practice.
did.
Oh,
You want
yeah.
to see it?
But really, she got it chasing the ice cream truck and plowed hip first into a baby
Oh,
stroller.
yeah, that definitely looks like a stroller mark.
Yep.
I can barely see it.
Both
so-
are young and cool.
So we've had to install a lie detector in studio.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's test it out. Brooke,
yeah.
where did you get your outfit from today?
Well, I actually own it all. I just looked.
Liar.
No, I did.
Oh,
okay,
it's
okay.
not- come on,
Technically,
Brooke.
the jeans were rented, but then I bought them
See?
from the rental company because I like them so much.
It knows.
No. She's a dirty liar.
No.
Brooke, okay. You're delaying the inevitable. Where is
No.
it really from?
She stole it from a donation bin
no.
outside a Salvation Army.
Okay, Brooke. Wow.
I did not.
Even for you,
Charity.
Brooke, this is low.
No
So
wonder there's so many holes in them.
we're going to make sure to keep this lie detector activated to make sure we get the truth
Uh-oh.
during a
Whoa.
brand new What's on Your Mind. It's coming up right now. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and some people say rise and shine.
Yeah.
We're more of a caffeinate and tolerate kind of
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah, mhm.
I mean, rise and shine?
Oh, man.
Let's just try to make it through another edition
Thank
of
you,
What's on
Jeff.
Your Mind.
Yeah, put the shades down. It's too
Yeah.
shiny.
We're going to start with the lean, mean caffeine queen herself, Brooke Fox. Brooke, what's on your mind?
Well, you all know that it was recently my birthday.
Yeah.
And you also all know that my husband's gift-giving ability is not... It's not great. Okay.
Oh.
Which is fine. He shows love in a lot of other ways.
Yeah.
But it may have hit a new time low.
Oh, no.
no.
What was your gift?
Well, first, from my son, which of course is just Michael, I got a trip to the Family Fun Center.
Oh.
Hey, they got an arcade there.
Yeah.
Mini golf batting cages?
Obviously, they had me in mind when
Yeah.
they picked this out.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So we did that. It was fun, but
Good.
you know,
I'm sure your son had
I
a
was
lot
like,
of
that
fun.
wasn't really a present for me, but okay.
Okay.
And
Strike
Family
one on
time.
the family.
the
Who's
good
next?
news was, though, Michael did book me a massage, right? So I'm like, yes. And then the night before, he's sitting on his phone, and he's like, oh, hey, by the way, do you just want to pay for that there? And I'm like, excuse me, what?
No way.
What do you mean?
And he goes, well, I just figured like it'd be easier if you just paid for it there. I'm like, I understand all of our money is coming from the same account.
Yeah.
But it's still like the thought of you actually paying for it.
Yeah.
And I go, no, Michael, it is a birthday gift. You pay for it.
Yes.
And he goes, oh, okay. Well, should I tip? I'm like, oh my God. I go, just figure it out.
Well, I don't know how good it's going to be, honey.
Exactly. So, you know, he's a great partner and a
Yeah.
lovely man,
Yeah, a
but
little
just
bit, but-
terrible at gift giving.
Okay, Jose, what's been on your mind?
Well, I visited my family recently, and my little nephew Mateo is growing up. He's
not so
13
little.
now. Yeah.
Wow.
He's a teenager,
Oh,
but I
13, yeah.
immediately noticed he's a little bit quieter and a lot cooler.
Oh, yeah.
Like I asked him, how's school? He's like, it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, how's your dating life? He's like, it's cool.
It's
Yeah, it's
dope.
cool.
Yeah.
So I asked him, how cold is ice?
Yeah.
I
Got him.
for it.
Got
He
him.
didn't.
Didn't
No,
get him.
he knew what was. If he said, I
Cool
would have laughed a
uncle
lot.
humor.
Yeah.
Anyways, but there's one thing that totally perked him up while I was there.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
He said, our show is starting to flood him and his friends' For You pages on TikTok.
Oh, we're cool with the 13-year-old.
Yes, he's like, it's a huge conversation topic with his friends at lunch. They talk about the second dates. And whenever
That's cute.
I'm brought up, they're like, the guy with the laugh, he's like, that's my uncle.
Oh, that's
Which
sweet.
is awesome,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Cool flex.
So the way he told it to me, it implies that I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like, so
Right.
I have a message for my 13-year-old bros.
Yeah.
All right, and my Mateo's homies.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
I wrote this down because I want to make sure.
Okay, you got a message
always-
for
Yeah.
the youth that are listening to us
It's
right
always
now.
cool to write it down.
Yeah. Hey, sup, skibbities?
Yeah.
Hey, Walt Disney here.
Oh.
Just wanted to say you're chill guys.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah.
And you're Timothy Turner, and I'm
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Liking that.
No, you don't like it.
Oh, you don't like it.
Brooke ruined it.
Brooke,
dude.
what are you
Come
doing?
on, I had all the
What are
momentum
those?
going.
We have negative aura now.
Yeah, we're
Why?
all farming, Brooke.
All right.
Skibbity toilet.
Alexis, what's been on your mind?
Okay, first I lost my voice because last week I was on vacation.
No, this is her real voice,
So-
guys. Don't let her
While I
trick you.
should stop talking, I'm not going to. I
Yeah.
have a story.
That's right.
I didn't know that you get louder and scream more on vacation.
I
I
have
like
to.
it.
So I was in Croatia with my best friend, okay?
Awesome.
Wow.
We're at a bar, obviously looking for hot men, and we come and meet some Portuguese guys, okay?
Hey, okay.
Hey.
So we're talking to
Some
them.
Portuguese.
Yeah. That's good.
And so we start talking about, they ask, like, what do you guys do for work, you know? And I'm like, oh, I'm in radio. They're like, what do you talk about? I'm like, dating stuff, dumb stuff,
Yeah.
funny things. And
Comedy
they're,
show.
They're like, oh, kind of like that show, Brooke and Jeffrey. And I was like, no, yeah, like exactly like that show.
Oh,
Like
the,
literally
the
that
show all the
show.
teenagers like? That one?
And they're like, oh, you know it? I'm like, no, like, I work
Yeah,
with the
I'm
show.
on it.
Like, I'm there. And they were so confused. And then the night
Well,
turned,
especially with that voice.
Yeah.
and I had this voice when I met them.
They're
And
like, so you're the third guy on the show.
yeah, literally. And then the rest of the night, though, what happens? We talk about the show.
You can't get away from
But what
work.
about that one caller who didn't get a call back? And what happened? How much money are the gift cards you get?
Yeah, do
What
it
about
for me.
this?
Oh.
And so where am I in Croatia on the beach talking about our job? With these men.
Sounds
So, you know,
sexy.
They ruined it for me.
So you totally hooked up with a million of them.
Yeah.
They loved it. Oh my God.
All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
Over the weekend, I decided to venture into the city. And who do I randomly bump into walking down the street?
Hey!
My co-host, Brooke Fox. Just randomly bumped into her. And my quick takeaways from that encounter.
We were together for literally 5 minutes.
Number one, she was with her kids and her, quote, husband near the baseball stadium.
Yes.
Number two, extremely irresponsible.
How so?
Brooke
drunk.
took her children, and I witnessed this,
Oh, no,
took
Brooke.
them into the bar area and promptly got asked by staff to leave. Brooke, am I making that up? Am I making it up, Brooke?
They're not tall enough to reach an order yet.
I am just
Well,
stating the
not
facts
but-
that you brought your impressionable underage
I did.
children into a 21 and over area around rampant drunkards like
And
myself.
we want to have that on the air for record.
And what's funny is I actually thought she was really ridiculous that she asked us to leave.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
I'm
She
just saying
was out
hi
of
to
line.
friends.
Okay.
I'm not going to sit down.
I think it's a law,
But
right?
that's not the thing I was most disappointed about.
That's not it, Jeff.
What bothered me the most was who takes their family to a baseball game nowadays and doesn't have tickets beforehand.
You didn't have tickets?
Brooke said she
You're
was
not
going to scalp
scalping.
tickets when she got to the stadium.
No.
You can afford tickets.
We got the homie hookup because we got a friend who works with the umps.
Who knows a guy.
And we were waiting for him to send us the seats.
The secret
Really?
seat.
Yes, true
Because I'm
story.
pretty sure you told me I'm just going to scalp them when I get there.
Well, if the tickets didn't come through, that was the
okay.
second option. But
Look,
they
it's-
came through.
It's the digital age. You go online, sort by cheapest, there you go.
You don't know. It is the age of working the system. And that's what I did. We got a family of 4 into the game for free $99. All right?
Mom's just going to
Don't
go in
be
the bar
mad.
first. Real
Yeah.
quick.
Okay. Everybody's in the bar area. Okay. This is coming from Mom, though, who still has a landline in her house. So I guess
That's
I shouldn't
true.
be
Yeah.
surprised
But
by
no, I
anything.
added it, not still added it.
It's true.
Yeah, I
Excited.
added it.
Very
I'm waiting
cool.
on the operator to pick up. 1 second, guys.
Anyway, that's what's been on our minds. Text in to 78592. Tell us what's been on yours.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and here come the text in at 78592. A lot of our listeners writing in to tell us what's on their mind. This one says, just noticed Alexis is the only one with no bio on your website.
Ooh,
this should be
Alexis.
fixed immediately.
Did you not send it in?
I didn't know I didn't have one.
What? You don't even know?
I did talk to the station about this.
Yeah.
It has to go through the HR department in order for it to be
We don't
approved, and we haven't had an
have.
HR since 2022.
Yeah,
That's a
been
good
apparent.
point.
That makes sense.
So
Yeah,
they
thanks a
want
lot.
to get it done by the year 2035, they said.
Do they get? That's when they're going to hire HR again?
That's when they're going to hire one person.
Wow.
Hopefully it's an
Okay.
HR person.
Okay.
So we'll keep you posted.
Thank you.
Another text says, what's on my mind? My son, firstborn, married the love of his life last weekend in a beautiful
Cute.
orchard. I have the greatest daughter-in-law ever.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for the negative part. That's
no,
it.
I'm
That
sure the
was it?
daughter-in-law
Wow.
feels exactly the same way.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming Jose already follows her online, and he approves of her too.
Yeah, absolutely.
She is gorgeous. Another one says, what's on my mind? I'm sitting in the parking lot at work debating if I should drag my butt in or just listen to the rest of your show and call in sick.
I mean, from the sound of that text, it doesn't sound like you sound well.
Yeah.
You don't want to go into
You need
that.
a coffee and a nap.
In
Yeah.
fact, the more you listen to the show, the more nauseous you'll actually be.
That's a good point.
So it won't even be a lie. So just call out. And if you want to go find our show, it's available wherever you get your podcast. We're up on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple. All of it at Brooke and Jeffrey.
There it is. That's what you got to look up.
And you can call in sick to your work after you listen to.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You ever have a whole romantic evening planned and your date stands you up?
Yes. Yes. Next question.
It
Happened many
sucks.
times.
Jose can attest. Not a good
Yeah,
feeling.
It doesn't feel good.
Maybe you spent hundreds of dollars to reserve a private 2-person karaoke room. And after the first 3 hours of you soloing Britney Spears songs all by
Why
yourself,
do I feel like we're
sounds
living
like
Jeff's
you
life?
start to realize, wait, they're probably not coming, are they?
Yeah, it is toxic, isn't it?
3 hours of Britney.
So you spend the next 4 hours
No.
cry singing Adele and Celine Dion songs all alone.
Wait, you haven't left
God,
yet?
Yeah, I stayed the whole time because I paid up front.
And even saying in French at one point.
What, the 7 hours?
Maybe getting stood up is for the best, though. Because sometimes when dates actually show up, it can turn out even worse.
Ooh.
I never
I
thought
don't
of it that
know.
way, Jeff.
I
Can't
kn-
imagine the tears they had to mop up off the floor of that room.
I know the people on our next segment wish they'd been ghosted because instead their meetups went so bad, they're on for a battle of the Tinder dates. We'll hear their sob stories coming up right after this.
Hot days, humid nights, and non-stop plans. All that heat can increase hair shedding, while a packed schedule can add stress, which can impact your hair. Nutrafol's whole body approach and clinically tested formulas support your hair from within, so you can focus on living your best life all summer long.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand trusted by over 1.5 million million people see thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol.
Thinning hair is different for men and women, so a one-size-fits-all approach to hair growth doesn't cut it. Nutrafol has multiple formulas for men and women that are tailored to different life stages, such as postpartum or menopause, and lifestyle factors, such as a plant-based lifestyle, so you can get just what you need. Plus, users of Nutrafol men reported no impact to sexual performance.
Thank goodness. While many supplements rely solely on ingredient studies, Nutrafol clinically tests final formulations to ensure their efficacy. In a clinical study, 84% of men showed improvement in their hair after 6 months taking Nutrafol Men Hair Growth Supplement, and 90% of women saw overall improvement in their hair after taking Nutrafol Women Hair Growth Supplement for 6 months.
Building a hair growth routine is easy. Order online, no prescription needed. Enjoy free shipping, automated deliveries, and up to 20% savings with Nutrafol subscription. Plus, get free naturopathic doctor consults and a Headspace meditation membership.
Start your hair growth journey with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering listeners $10 off your first month subscription, free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com, enter promo code CULTURISTAS.
Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code CULTURISTAS. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code CULTURISTAS.
Remember the bad guys? They're back, and they're funnier than ever. DreamWorks Animation's The Bad Guys 2 is hitting theaters, and my family could not be more excited. It's the boldest, wildest, baddest comedy of the summer. I mean, this time, everything's bigger. The action, the laughs, the hilariously questionable decisions. I mean, it's everyone's favorite crew of criminals trying, emphasize on trying, to go good. And spoiler, it's not going well. Yeah, because they get roped into a heist that takes them all over the world by some new rivals. There's a slick, stylish, and seriously bad crew known as the Bad Girls. Yeah, the Bad Girls meet the bad guys. I love it. This movie is packed with outrageous gags. It's epic action. It's so many laugh-out-loud moments that you might spill your popcorn. Just warning you, and here's a tip. See The Bad Guys 2 in a theater. The energy of the crowd will make every joke hit even harder. Kids are gonna love it, adults will love it, and your inner bad guy or bad girl will love it too. Get your tickets now for DreamWorks Animation's The Bad Guys 2 in theaters August 1st, rated PG.
Time for a sofa upgrade? Visit WashableSofas.com and discover Anabay, where designer style meets budget-friendly prices, with sofas starting at $699. Anabay brings you the ultimate in furniture innovation with a modular design that allows you to rearrange your space effortlessly. Perfect for both small and large spaces, Anabay is the only machine-washable sofa inside and out. Say goodbye to stains and messes with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics that make cleaning easy. Liquid simply slides right off. Designed for custom comfort, our high-resilience foam lets you choose between a sink-in feel or a supportive memory foam blend. Plus, our pet-friendly, stain-resistant fabrics ensure your sofa stays beautiful for years. Don't compromise quality for price. Visit WashableSofas.com to upgrade your living space today with no-risk returns and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get up to 60% off plus free shipping and free returns. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
What does Zyn really give you? Not just hands-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom. Freedom to do more of what you love, when and where you want to do it. When is the right time for Zyn? It's any time you need to be ready for every chance that's coming your way. Smoke-free, hassle-free, on your terms. Why bring Zyn along for the ride? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up something just as exciting as the road ahead. It opens up the endless possibilities of now. From the way you spend your day, to the people you choose to spend it with. From the to-do list right in front of you, to the distant goal only you can see. With Zyn, you don't just find freedom, you keep finding it, again and again. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Mornings look different for everyone. Some are big, busy, and a little chaotic. Others, slow and easy. But whether you're racing around with school drop-offs or easing into the day with a cup of coffee, Belvita offers a delicious way to start your day. Belvita breakfast biscuits are a convenient and tasty breakfast option when paired with low-fat yogurt and fruit that gives you steady energy all morning long. Need a pick-me-up? Belvita Energy Snack Bites are a great option for the mid-morning refuel. Belvita breakfast biscuits pair great with coffee, fruit, and yogurt for a quick sit-down breakfast at home. And Belvita Energy Snack Bites are a great pick-me-up for a quick mid-morning break. Either way, you'll feel a little more prepared for whatever the day holds. Whether it's carpooling, family fun, or knocking a few items off your to-do list, pick up a pack of Belvita at your local store today.
Two hopeless daters.
One dating app that dares you to swipe right.
The question is,
whose love life is more tragic?
it's Battle of the Tinder Dates.
It's the dating game show that encourages you to ask yourself, WWSD, what would Snooki do?
Oh.
That's the type of decision making we need for Battle of the Tinder Dates, where two of our listeners go head to head to find out whose dating life is the most tragic. We're going to explain the rules in just a second, but first, let's meet today's contestants. In this corner, her ideal first date is to get tipsy with a foreign dignitary and accidentally leak confidential secrets of national security to them over a late-night burrito.
Wow.
Meet Treason Eden.
Hey, everybody. That's how World War I started.
Thank you for
Because
that,
of a
Eden.
burrito.
And in the other corner, she challenges you to name any car that she hasn't twerked on top of or thrown up inside of.
Oh.
And trust me, you're not going to be able to do it. That's why they call her Party Carly.
Yeah, Carly. Maybe you could give Alexis a recommendation on what cleaner to use.
For real.
But here's how the game works. One contestant's going to start by telling one of their worst dating stories. Then the other will try and counter with a nightmare story of their own. We're going to go back and forth for 3 rounds here, and then afterwards we will declare a winner. We're going to kick things off first with Treason Eden. Go.
Okay, so I had a date with a guy who was like a finance bro type.
Okay.
He was going off about crypto and how I should invest.
Right.
And I forget the name, maybe llama coin or alpaca coin. I don't know, something dumb.
Oh, sounds legit.
It's like you could just put any animal in front of coin and then it probably actually exists.
Seriously.
So I was like, sure. And he showed me how to set up an account, and I bought some.
Oh, no.
Well, 5 days later, it shot up in value. And instead of owning $200 worth, I owned $2,000.
Oh,
Nice. Congrats. You better sell
How is
right
this?
away.
How is this a bad date?
It's amazing.
Well, the thing is, I texted him to thank him, and he said he just bought an island. So good luck with life, and he'll never see me again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. I still don't feel sorry for you, though.
That's why it's called Llama Coin Island. I got it.
Oh, have you been there? Maybe you got an invite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and him are bros. Let's go over to Carly. Can you hit back?
Yeah, so a guy and I actually went to this seafood place, and I ordered crab, and when my crab came out, he started complaining about he hated the smell of seafood.
Why would you go there then?
Yeah.
Did he pick the restaurant?
Right? Yeah, it was crazy. So he actually takes out an entire bottle of cologne out of his pocket and sprays it all over himself until the whole bottle is gone.
Yikes.
Bro.
Oh, I have a headache.
I sat there in this smell of Abercrombie cologne and seafood all night. It was awful.
Abercrombie, he has the good stuff.
Yeah, totally.
It's round 2. Eden, we're back to you.
All right, well, I met a guy who works at a museum, and he told me he was going to sneak me in one night for our date.
Oh, yes. That sounds romantic.
That's
So it sounds fun, but when I get there, he kept joking about the dinosaur exhibit and if I wanted to look at his bone.
Oh, really?
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's really funny.
He should work on this show.
No, you guys don't get it. He's not talking about the dinosaur.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it. I just thought he was going to be classy because he actually worked at a museum.
Oh, no.
But at one point, he said he had to use the restroom, so I was waiting, and then he came out dressed as a caveman and yelled, "My name's Dave, me want hump."
Oh, my God. That's a line.
Why?
Yeah, that's a line.
Why do I know this guy?
Wait a minute. You hump Dave too?
Interesting. We're just going to move on to
Okay.
Carly.
All right, Fred Flintstone.
What do you got?
A guy and I were out at the bars, and as the night ended, he said he'd order me an Uber home.
That's nice.
So I got, yeah, it was really nice. So the car got there, and I got in, but he got in right after me.
Oh.
And that's when he introduced me to his mom and dad, who were in the front seat.
No. Wait, he didn't get an Uber? He called his mom and dad to come pick you up?
Or maybe it was Uber Share.
Yeah, they explained that their son had been laid off recently, so they had been driving him around to ease the financial strain he's going through.
Oh.
And
Poor guy.
it gets worse
No.
It gets worse. They looked at him and said, Matthew, is she going to her house or spending the night with us?
Oh, yeah, these are cool parents.
Like they even have to ask. You're going back to their place. It's time for the third and final round. Eden, we need your best story.
Okay, well, Guy and I got some food from a food truck by a park, and then we went on a walk, and a raccoon kept coming up to us.
No.
It wasn't paying any attention to me, but it started making weird noise and almost attacking my date.
Whoa!
Dang.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Why?
That's scary.
It's because he's moving in on the raccoon's girl, man. The raccoon's jealous.
You called dibs?
Yeah.
Raccoon crush.
That's when he apologized, and he finally admitted that he had stuffed raw chicken breast down his pants to look bigger.
Whoa! Oh, my God.
Let's go with a cooked filet.
So unsanitary. Can you get salmonella down there? I don't know. Don't ask.
Carly, this is your last chance. Go.
Oh, my God.
So my date came to my house and he brought me this huge bouquet of flowers.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice. Finally a nice guy that you're out with.
Yeah, and so it wasn't until after the date when my 80-year-old neighbor came by and said, come with me.
What?
And I followed her to the retirement center across the street.
Okay.
A bunch of the seniors and a couple of nurses were holding down my date on a gurney.
What?
Why?
Turns out they had a video of him coming into the facility and taking all of the flowers from the front desk area.
Oh.
Resourceful, though.
He knows where to go.
I was more ashamed he couldn't fight off the seniors.
Oh, my God.
It's kind of sad. There's the final bell. That means match is over. We need to score this one. Alexis, who wins today?
I'm going to do Carly for the senior Steeler guy.
Really?
That you just said.
We got one for Carly.
I'm sorry. I can't get over raw chicken in the pants.
Oh,
I give it
that's
to
true.
Eden.
Ooh, we're tied up,
It's down to
Jose.
me.
You got the decision maker. Who's it going to be?
I'm going with raw chicken pants surprise Eden.
Congratulations, Treason Eden. Even Alexis is jealous of what a train wreck your dating life is, and you should be proud of that.
For real.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm happy I won, but I hope my dating life gets better.
Yeah, we do too.
No, I hope not. I want you back on the show for more of these stories.
Perfect.
That's Battle of the Tinder Dates. We got your phone tap coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Today, we call a babysitter who's been nannying one family's kids for the last 2 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
And she finally had a chance to go on a vacation.
Aww.
And wouldn't you know it, the family wanted to prank her.
That's true family right there.
Cool family.
I thought, this is way too cruel. But everybody else in here was like, no, let's get her.
Yeah,
She deserves to have her peaceful getaway ruined. That'll teach her to take a day off of work.
Yeah, end quote, let's go.
And you know me, I'm a sheep, so I just went along with it. And we pretended Alexis was the fill-in nanny.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
So responsible.
Now, me just saying those words should give you absolute nightmares, but this is it. It's your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, is this Beth?
Yeah, who's this?
It's Heather from Delta Zeta. You know, easy deesies.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
The nanny service contacted me. I'm filling in for you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know what that was. All right. Hi. How are you? Everything okay?
I'm good. I'm watching the Anderson kids, and they said I should call you if I had any questions, because you've been with the family for a few years now, right?
Yeah, thanks for covering for me. I mean, this is the first vacation I've had in a while. So,
Oh, oops.
what's going on?
Sorry, I don't want to bug you, but do you know where they keep the liquor?
Why would you need to know that?
I mean, it doesn't matter what kind it is. I mean, preferably peach schnapps, but I just need to get right. You feel me?
Yeah, that's really not a cool thing to do while you're working.
Yeah, but it's my first week here. Come on. I'm just getting out the nerves.
Yeah, but I'm sure you have a day off. You can get out the nerves then. That's not professional. Not when you're working with kids.
All right, Mom. I mean, it takes at least 3 shots for me to even get buzzed, but okay.
Did you seriously just call me Mom? I mean, this is like my vacation and you're calling about liquor. Like, not a good idea.
Okay.
No.
You know what? I'm sure I can just find it on my own. But anyway, do you know where they keep the money then?
in their wallet. This is not cool. I don't understand why you're even asking.
No, not that money. But, if I, wanted to buy a pizza for the kids or, for makeup. I looked at all the drawers and I can't find any.
You're not using their money to buy your personal things, okay? They will give you money if they want you to buy a pizza or something.
Oh, wait. Is this a poor family? They don't seem poor.
No, they're not poor at all. It's just your job is to take care of the kids, not yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You can do that on your off time.
Wait, where are they anyways?
Who? Who?
The kids, duh.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Where do they keep them?
You don't know where the kids are?
Well, I've been wondering.
What's going on? Who are you?
Well, I've been wandering around the house for 2 hours and I can't find them anywhere.
Hold on, you lost the kids?
Rude? No. What do you think I am, stupid?
Yeah, of course you're stupid. I mean, have you not met the family, the kids?
Calm down, Mom. I just parked out front, I went up the brick staircase, and the door was unlocked. So I just went inside, and I opened...
They don't have a brick staircase.
It's a brick staircase with a big black door.
No, girl, that's not the right house. No, you're not in the right house.
Yeah, it says on their mailbox. I'm looking at it right now. 1730 Way.
1370 Way.
Oh, fudge. Numbers seriously always confuse me.
There is no way that the babysitting service would hire someone like you. Just get out of the house and I'll call the Andersons.
Oh, no. It's okay. I've already called them, and they're the ones who actually wanted me to set you up for this prank phone call. So they know all about it.
What's going on?
My real name's Alexis from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, and you just got phone tapped.
Wait, this is a joke? I mean...
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Anderson family set you up. They said you finally took a vacation, which you totally deserve, but they all miss you and can't wait for you to come back.
Okay, I need a key to that liquor cabinet now, okay? Oh, my God.
So you do know where the liquor cabinet is. I knew you were holding back on me.
Not on the job. Not on the job.
Yeah, okay, just before and after.
Yeah, and now.
Yeah, same.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
I can't speak for the ladies, but I know the goal of every man on the dating apps is to find that golden pickup line.
That's the goal?
That message that's too irresistible not to respond to. For years, people claimed it didn't exist.
Yeah.
They said it was a myth, like Bigfoot or a Ziploc bag that reseals on the first try.
Wow, that's non-existent.
Is that what you guys are talking about in your man circles?
All the time.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
But one of our listeners claims he found it.
Wow.
The golden pickup line. No way. And I wonder if Brooke or Alexis would be able to not respond if they ever found this message in their DM.
They will melt into this.
I reply to hey.
We're going to find out.
Girl that replies to hey.
You're going to hear it in your brand new second date update right after this.
Remember the bad guys? They're back, and they're funnier than ever. DreamWorks Animation's The Bad Guys 2 is hitting theaters, and my family could not be more excited. It's the boldest, wildest, baddest comedy of the summer. I mean, this time, everything's bigger. The action, the laughs, the hilariously questionable decisions. I mean, it's everyone's favorite crew of criminals emphasize on trying to go good. And spoiler, it's not going well. Yeah, because they get roped into a heist that takes them all over the world by some new rivals. There's a slick, stylish, and seriously bad crew known as the Bad Girls. Yeah, the Bad Girls meet the bad guys. I love it. This movie is packed with outrageous gags. It's epic action. It's so many laugh-out-loud moments that you might spill your popcorn. Just warning you, and here's a tip. See The Bad Guys 2 in a theater. The energy of the crowd will make every joke hit even harder. Kids are going to love it. Adults will love it. And your inner bad guy or bad girl will love it too. Get your tickets now for DreamWorks Animation's The Bad Guys 2 in theaters August 1st, rated PG.
Let's be real. Life happens. Kids spill. Pets shed. And accidents are inevitable. Find a sofa that can keep up at washablesofas.com. Starting at just $699. Our sofas are fully machine washable inside and out. So you can say goodbye to stains and hello to worry-free living. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics. They're kid-proof, pet-friendly, and built for everyday life. Plus, changeable fabric covers let you refresh your sofa whenever you want. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa anytime to fit your space, whether it's a growing family room or a cozy apartment. Plus, they're earth-friendly and trusted by over 200,000 happy customers. It's time to upgrade to a stress-free, mess-proof sofa. Visit WashableSofas.com today and save. That's WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change, and certain restrictions may apply.
What does Zyn really give you? Not just hands-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom. Freedom to do more of what you love, when and where you want to do it. When is the right time for Zyn? It's any time you need to be ready for every chance that's coming your way. Smoke-free, hassle-free, on your terms. Why bring Zyn along for the ride? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up something just as exciting as the road ahead. It opens up the endless possibilities of now. From the way you spend your day to the people you choose to spend it with. From the to-do list right in front of you to the distant goal only you can see. With Zyn, you don't just find freedom. You keep finding it. Again and again. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Mornings look different for everyone. Some are big, busy, and a little chaotic. Others, slow and easy. But whether you're racing around with school drop-offs or easing into the day with a cup of coffee, Belvita offers a delicious way to start your day. Belvita breakfast biscuits are a convenient and tasty breakfast option when paired with low-fat yogurt and fruit that gives you steady energy all morning long. Need a pick-me-up? Belvita Energy Snack Bites are a great option for the mid-morning refuel. Belvita breakfast biscuits pair great with coffee, fruit, and yogurt for a quick sit-down breakfast at home. And Belvita Energy Snack Bites are a great pick-me-up for a quick mid-morning break. Either way, you'll feel a little more prepared for whatever the day holds. Whether it's carpooling, family fun, or knocking a few items off your to-do list, pick up a pack of Belvita at your local store today.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just oh so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Second date update.
It's always interesting to me that we have just as many guys listen to our show as we do ladies.
Actually, yeah, on our podcast, we have more male listeners.
Yeah,
Really?
Uh-huh.
And if that's because women are forcing their spouses to listen at the threat of withholding love, then you know what? So be it.
Oh, not just that we're entertaining?
No.
That can't be it.
Have you heard
sorry,
our show?
sorry,
Come on
sorry,
now.
sorry.
And
No,
I think
don't.
we all know by now, ladies don't have to approach anyone on the dating apps.
No.
They're pretty much flooded with messages 24/7. So the big question that we always ask here is, how does a guy cut through all the clutter and get himself noticed?
The guy-to-girl ratio on a dating app is not good.
Yeah, and our listener Connor says he's figured out a great conversation opener that nobody else was using and says it has an extremely high success rate.
Oh, interesting.
So, Connor, are you sure you want to give away your secrets to the world right here on the show?
Honestly, no, but your producer's kind of telling me I have to do that if I want to be here.
That's good. Our producer can be kind of scary. We get it.
Yeah.
So,
He makes me do a lot of stuff I don't want to do either, Connor. So I
Yeah.
completely understand. Now, time to wipe away those tears. Give it up. What's your secret?
So I don't send any words at all.
Yeah. Ugh.
Any words?
I'm with you. Women hate words.
Yeah.
Words, huge turnoff. Am I right, Alexis?
Oh, yeah.
Especially
Emojis
men's
all the
words.
way.
Yes.
What do you do, like punctuation marks?
It's emojis, dude. You send emojis because it leads to a response.
Oh. Eventually she'll be
Really?
like, why are you only...
Because you're like trying to decode what you're attempting to say. Are there specific emojis that you use?
Oh, yeah. There's a specific group of emojis.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Man emoji, woman emoji, sushi emoji, dance emoji, music emoji, gift box emoji, equal sign, question mark emoji.
What was the last one before question mark?
Equal sign.
Oh, and then question mark. Okay.
Women love math equations, right, Alexis? Like an algebra problem.
Yeah, you could take that out.
Oh, okay.
That's
Equal sign.
I'm sorry, from those emojis, that is a fancy first date that you just planned.
Oh, that sounds like a great first date. Sushi and dancing?
Yeah, for people who aren't emoji literate, can you like translate what exactly you're saying in it?
Okay, so it translates to a guy and a girl. We get sushi, we dance, and also there's a little something special. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it's a tiny gift, the fact that you have a gift box looks really cool. The big gold box on the emoji.
Unless it's like that old SNL song about what's in the box.
I prefer an ice cream emoji over a gift, but that's just me.
No, but it always elicits a response. Either people send back like emojis of their own, like they get it.
Yeah.
Or they're like, sorry, what was that? And at least I've got somebody talking to me, even if they didn't get it.
Yeah. Well, then she asked for clarification. Then you can formally ask her out.
Okay, so you do this to hundreds of women, and one you actually went on a date with.
Yes, I did this to Nikki. I was able to get her number, and we met up, and we did that date.
Oh, you did do the date.
Okay, and you said her name is Nikki. That's the woman that we're going to be calling her. How did your date go?
It was great. We did exactly what I said we were going to do. We did sushi.
Nice.
We went dancing, and then I took her out, paid for drinks afterwards.
Oh, wait, where was the present? You put a present box in there.
The present is like, I'm going to let you in on my secret spot.
Oh.
Is it like one of those fun bars with really cool drinks? Like,
Did she like that present?
She liked it. She thought it was cool.
Okay.
So the vibes were up.
Yeah, how was the connection between you two?
Look, I thought it was great. There was no like moment where it felt like a kiss was right, but I felt like we were vibing the whole time.
Okay.
I obviously listen to these sometimes, and they're always like, okay, what'd you mess up? And I will tell you right now, the awkward thing came from her and not from me.
Ooh.
I'm still want to go on a second date, but there was a point where she called me Martin.
Martin?
Oh, no.
Wait, what's your name?
I already forgot your name.
Yeah, Brooke has forgotten your name.
So did Jose.
You're going to have to remind us.
No, it's not just she forgot, dude. Martin is her ex.
Oh, God. I bet she felt so bad.
Yeah.
She said she did. We had fun with it. I cracked a joke or two about it.
But still.
I thought it was all good. But now it's been like a week and a half, and I haven't heard anything.
Yes, it's awkward to be called by the ex's name, but it's also kind of a good sign that she's seeing you in a romantic way, and it's unlocking that door to like old romantic flings.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, I have to stretch. So.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that she's not over her ex?
I mean, that's my first thought for sure. But I hope that that's not the case because we had a good time.
Yeah.
I would like to see her again. And also, like, if you're not over your ex, fine, but you're going to ghost me for that?
Well, I mean, maybe she thinks it's kind, right? Like maybe she thinks like I should leave this guy alone.
Never the kindest option.
I mean, I agree. I agree. I don't disagree with that. But what happened at the very end of the night?
I was like, hey, this has been so much fun. I hope to see you again. We gave each other a hug.
And how many times have you called her? How many times have you texted her?
Well, obviously, I hit her with some emojis.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I left one voicemail. I'm trying to not be like weird about it.
Now, did you leave the voicemail saying your real name? Because maybe she doesn't remember it. Maybe you should have called yourself Martin.
Oh, that is rough if that's true.
Yeah. Don't do that.
And voicemails are a little bit, especially if you hear the loser line segment on our show.
Yeah.
It's always a risk to leave one.
I don't know. I think voicemails are fine if they're short and they end quickly.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
the
ever
same
check
thing
them.
I just said twice.
Yes.
But you know what I mean.
Just like your lovemaking. Short, end it quickly, get in, get out, get
Hey,
done.
leave them wanting more.
There
Jeff.
you go. So we're going to reach out to Nikki. Hopefully she answers, and we'll find out, is it really just because she called you her ex's name on the date, or is something else happening when we come back for your second date update?
Thanks, guys.
Right after this.
Second date update.
It was a warm summer afternoon, and our listener Connor conned a gal into a date. With a flick of the finger and a string of mysterious emojis. Man emoji, woman emoji, sushi emoji, dance emoji, music emoji, gift box emoji equals question mark emoji.
Oh, so mysterious, Jeff.
And
No one can crack the code, Jeff.
That's where we're at now. I've conferred with my co-host, Jose Sherlock Homeboy, and Brooke What's Up Watson. They told me we don't know enough about this date.
we need just more investigating, you see?
I think we know quite a bit, though.
Brooke, you got to do the voice.
Oh, I think we know quite a bit.
Not quite enough, though. Our only lead is that Nikki called Connor by her ex-lover's name. Some nobody named Martin. But that's all we know. We don't even know what they spoke about. Any childhood memories? Did they play the game Pasta or Rasta?
What is that game?
Oh, man, you haven't played Pasta or Rasta?
No.
You haven't lived on a first date.
I haven't even lived, apparently.
We got to throw some reggae on and play later.
Okay. Connor, can you tell us what was the gab about that night? What did you speak about?
Oh, man, I feel like it was pretty basic first date stuff, like stuff that happened to us when we were kids. I was like, I have this scar on my arm. Honestly, now that we're talking about it, I'm like, am I basic?
Am I basic? It's okay.
It's kind of good there wasn't a big crazy moment.
I don't
know.
You're a man that's willing to take a woman dancing, and that is not basic.
Actually,
Many men are
true.
scared of dancing.
I'll take that, but our conversation maybe wasn't as I don't know. It wasn't like we looked up at the stars and contemplated our existence together.
Yeah, but you communicated with those dance moves, I bet.
Yeah, those hips don't lie, brother.
Yeah, that's right.
Still, no Pasta or Rasta, so that kind of fell short. But let's reach out to Nikki here. We'll see if she picks up, and hopefully she has some answers for
And
us.
if she doesn't, let's play the game, because I'm really curious how this game works.
It's not appropriate for radio. Brooke.
Yeah, Brooke, it's like spin the bottle.
I was going to guess penne.
Okay.
No?
I already don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
You would want that penne anyway.
Yeah, I know, right, Jeff?
Here, let's just call Nikki here. Hopefully get out of this awkwardness. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Nikki?
Yeah, this is Nikki. Who's this?
Hey, Nikki, you're on a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
What's up, Nikki?
Hey, what up, Nikki? Good
Whole
morning.
show's here.
Why are you calling me?
Sorry to interrupt you. I'm not sure if you're busy or something, but we're doing a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I gotta go.
Honestly, it'll take less than 3 minutes.
Lucky for you, we're not doing our big segment Pasta or Rasta.
Yeah.
Super
that
highly
takes
rated.
a while. Yeah, this is quick.
I'm actually kind of excited.
Okay.
Yeah,
Figure out
because
what it is.
the Second Date Update, it's where one of our listeners has asked us to help get some answers for why you're not responding to his emoji texts and your voicemail messages.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Why would he do that?
Oh,
Okay,
you know what
so-
we're talking about immediately when we say emoji?
Yeah, Connor.
Yeah, I know about the emojis, but, why would he call a radio station and, get you guys involved? I'm confused.
So he wants to hear back from you.
Yeah, because he told us the story about your date and said he's reached out a few times hoping to get a second one. That has not happened, and he's not sure why.
Well, I don't know what he told you guys, but I had a little bit of an embarrassing moment on the date.
Yeah, we heard about the moment where you called him by your ex-boyfriend's name,
It's
Martin.
fine. It sounds like he didn't even care that much.
But I mean, there could have been more moments on the date that might have turned you off. We just don't know, and Connor wants some honesty and clarification on the situation. That's why we're calling.
Yeah, I mean, actually, it was just that. I mean, if I'm going to be honest with you guys about something, it was that moment.
Yeah,
The
that'd be
Martin
hard.
moment?
But it sounds like you guys joked about it. After you called him the wrong name, he made light of it. And
Yeah, no, I mean, I tried to laugh it off, but to tell you guys the truth, Martin is not my ex's name.
Wait.
What?
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 That's what you said.
Who's Martin?
Yeah, no, I know. I had to make it up.
Why?
Oh.
Who's Martin?
Okay, so his eyebrows are the bushiest eyebrows I've ever seen, and so
Wait, are you talking about Martin right now, or are you talking about our listener?
Your date with Connor.
I'm talking about Connor.
Connor?
He has the same eyebrows as Martin Scorsese. He actually makes Martin's look thin, and I put him in my phone as that. And I guess I got so used to seeing that name on my phone,
Oh, God.
texting that, yeah.
So
It was a roast.
Wait, you saved him as Martin Scorsese eyebrow boy or something in your phone?
I said Martin eyebrows.
Yeah.
And in the pictures, you couldn't really tell. You saw they were bushy, hence me putting him in my phone as Martin's eyebrows.
But they're worse in person?
I couldn't stop looking at them. It was like a bad accident that you can't stop looking at.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, let's stop. Can we stop now? Can we stop
you're
now,
walking
Jeff,
yourself
before
into
more?
bad territory
Is it
here.
connected like one caterpillar? Or
No.
is it two
I don't think we
fucking
need to
caterpillars?
get
No.
any more
Right.
details
She doesn't know
on
what's
that.
going on.
I don't want to hurt any more feelings,
That's
especially
true.
because
Yeah.
Martin
Nope, Connor.
Connor.
Oh, no, Jeff.
He's on the other line listening to this, Nikki.
That hurts.
Shut up. Seriously?
I have to talk because I'm on the radio, but yeah, he's there.
Come on, guys.
Sorry.
Really?
Connor, you there?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to say.
Oh, buddy.
Brother.
I bet you have great eyebrows, Connor.
Yeah, they're great eyebrows. They're very full. Like, people are into it.
Big eyebrows are in.
Yeah, but this is beyond the trend.
But isn't that a preference for different people?
Okay, you don't have to make
That's
it
why
worse.
we date. That's why we date, because everybody has different preferences. And I'm sorry, Connor, you're a nice-looking guy, but your brows are too much. I could not even focus enough to remember your real name versus the name I've been calling you in my phone.
Wow.
Imagining like Bert from
How
Bert
do
and
you
Ernie.
apologize for being mean and then double down on it?
Is honesty mean? I mean, listen, I didn't call me and do this, okay? Connor knew what he was getting into. He was ready, I guess, for the truth. And
that's true.
Yeah. We do appreciate your honesty, Nikki. I mean,
We really do. That's what we asked.
I don't necessarily
know.
love what you're saying.
Yeah.
Ghosting might have been better.
But, at least she's being truthful for the reason. I would think, though, that eyebrows are something that you could easily change.
No, you don't want to change who you're
If he
dating,
likes them.
Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with how I look.
That's good, man.
Good for you.
I'm just baffled that it took coming to the radio to hear this.
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
You put me in this spot, and now you know.
Ghosting is never nice. That's not a kindness.
Would it have felt nice if she said the reason I said is because you remind me you look like Martin Scorsese?
Why couldn't
Would that
she
feel
have,
good?
She could have just said, you know what? I'm so sorry. I just don't feel an attraction here.
It's your
That's all
face.
she had
That
to
would have
say.
been fine. But also, if she'd said I look like Martin Scorsese, I would have been like, hell yeah, I do. Tight.
Yeah, good for you. I love Connor.
I mean, I'm sorry. Guys, I got to go to work.
She
Like,
feels
I'm
bad.
running late,
Oh, that's
and
right.
Okay, but
I'm sorry, Connor. Like, best of luck. If you need a brown person, I have someone really good. I'm more than happy to give her number to
can't believe
Connor.
you're doubling
She's
down
really
on that.
good. I'm not doubling down. I'm trying to help. I want Connor to find a nice woman
don't need
and get
your
the brows together.
Oh, no.
Micro
All right.
date?
That
maybe?
is so insulting.
a little bit. So, look, I normally would never do this, but in the spirit of truthfulness and honesty, Connor, I'm going to call it open season. Is there anything you would like to critique about Nikki in return? Just to even the playing field.
Uh-oh.
Up to you, Connor.
Wow.
Don't, hey,
guys.
when she goes low, you go high, Connor.
No,
Yeah, what's
yeah.
above the eyebrows that you can call?
No, I'm above it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sorry for the way that I look. I think she looks great. I would have been happy to go on a second date, but this is not the
Good
girl for me.
guy.
Just
Good
great.
dude.
Yikes.
What a great guy.
That hurt.
You are missing out, Nikki.
Yeah, so take that.
I didn't do anything wrong.
He called her.
I've now been embarrassed on the radio.
Oh, you've been embarrassed.
Yes, we've been really embarrassed, guys. I can't deal with this. No next date. I'm deleting every app for dating. I'm taking a break.
Oh, God.
Oh,
See,
wow.
we're the reason
no.
people don't answer random calls.
Okay, it's good that she was able to make this entire thing about her. So, Nikki, well done.
I don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
you don't?
Connor,
Okay.
just FYI, the next time you go ahead and send someone all these crazy emojis and there's a gift in there, why don't you just bring a gift and not be a cheap ass?
Oh.
Wow.
So I guess it wasn't just the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Not just the eyebrows.
All right, well, we started with really not knowing much at the beginning of this, what went wrong, and now we know it was just a couple of eyebrows.
Hey, what's up, Watson? I did my job.
We solved the mystery game. I knew we'd get to the bottom of it. Tune in next week when we unmask the owner of the old Kabuki Theater and find out who isn't dating the wrong person.
Like Zoinks' eyebrows were like super hairy.
I knew it, Scoob.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We got a lot of texts coming in to our text board at 78592.
Yeah, we do.
People are ripping that woman for what she said about Connor's eyebrows.
You know, it would have been forgiven because she didn't know he was on the phone until she just kept going.
Yeah. She just wouldn't stop.
Yeah, anytime you're like, I'm sorry, but it's not an apology.
Yeah. And I know Connor didn't want to say anything bad about her, but our listeners did not hold back.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're blowing up our text
You
board.
guys are ruthless.
One said, I've never even seen that woman, but I can tell she's got a gaping fish mouth.
Oh, what?
Oh, all right.
Oh, that is.
Another says, she sounds like she was you know what? Actually, some of these are not radio friendly.
Yeah, dude. Most of them I read are not cool.
Actually, I probably shouldn't. But you know what? It is nice to see our listeners coming together and sticking up for other listeners who listen to this show.
I mean, yeah, but what about that, like, when they go low, we go high?
No, mob mentality.
Okay.
When they go low, we go lower.
Yeah.
He went high so we can all go low.
There you go.
Okay.
But we will stick up for you and your love life.
Yeah.
You can email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back. And go check out all of our second date updates. If you want to find them online, they're available wherever you get your podcasts at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and we're just 2 days away from our Summer Dare reveals. It's going to be happening this Friday, so make sure you're listening when we all find out what dares each of us has to do this summer.
I'm really excited for my idea.
Yeah.
I dare.
We've all been
Can't
thinking
wait.
about them, and the bad news is I drew my own name this year.
Is that bad, Jeff?
So I have to dare myself
You're
to
like-
do something.
Oh, no.
Jeff's like, oh, no, not that.
I don't have to go to work. Darn.
I'll say I've got some pretty weird thoughts bouncing around upstairs here. Some twisted things I could make myself do.
What is
Get
wrong
a
with
triple
you?
massage from the other show members.
You
Yeah.
are kind of a masochist.
I volunteer.
The worst part, though, is all this is going to be up on our social media at Brooke and Jeffrey. So I have to think about, me kissing a mirror for 60 straight minutes. I don't know if our listeners are going to want to watch that. I know my mom will.
Yeah.
She'll send that to the whole family chat.
All right,
But
Jeff.
that's my hill to climb to figure out a good dare. The thing is, if you missed it, we all found out earlier who each of us is going to be challenging. Brooke's going to be giving a dare to Jose.
That's right, Hoser.
Jose is going to be daring Alexis, and Alexis will be daring Brooke.
Yes.
So make sure you're here with us this Friday as we find out each of our summer dares, and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Insta at Brooke and Jeffrey, because we're going to be posting the videos over the next few weeks, unless our account gets flagged from too much hot mirror kissing action.
I will say, Alexis, my stream and I have been working very hard every night brainstorming ideas.
Ooh, you're getting help from the Giggle
I
Gang?
got a Giggle Gang. We got a whole team on it. So if you're in the Giggle Gang, you may already know what Alexis is doing.
Only way to find out is to be here Friday when we announce our dares. Laser Stories is coming up right after this.
Remember the bad guys? They're back, and they're funnier than ever. DreamWorks Animation's The Bad Guys 2 is hitting theaters, and my family could not be more excited. It's the boldest, wildest, baddest comedy of the summer. I mean, this time, everything's bigger. The action, the laughs, the hilariously questionable decisions. I mean, it's everyone's favorite crew of criminals trying to go good. And spoiler, it's not going well. Yeah, because they get roped into a heist that takes them all over the world by some new rivals. There's a slick, stylish, and seriously bad crew known as the Bad Girls. Yeah, the Bad Girls meet the bad guys. I love it. This movie is packed with outrageous gags. It's epic action. It's so many laugh-out-loud moments that you might spill your popcorn. Just warning you, and here's a tip. See The Bad Guys 2 in a theater. The energy of the crowd will make every joke hit even harder. Kids are gonna love it, adults will love it, and your inner bad guy or bad girl will love it too. Get your tickets now for DreamWorks Animation's The Bad Guys 2 in theaters August 1st, rated PG.
Life's messy. We're talking spills, stains, pets, and kids. But with Anabae, you never have to stress about messes again. At WashableSofas.com, discover Anabae sofas, the only fully machine washable sofas inside and out, starting at just $699. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics. That means fewer stains and more peace of mind. Designed for real life, our sofas feature changeable fabric covers, allowing you to refresh your style anytime. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa effortlessly. Perfect for cozy apartments or spacious homes. Plus, they're earth-friendly and built to last. That's why over 200,000 happy customers have made the switch. Upgrade your space today. Visit WashableSofas.com now and bring home a sofa made for life. That's WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
What does Zyn really give you? Not just hands-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom. Freedom to do more of what you love, when and where you want to do it. When is the right time for Zyn? It's any time you need to be ready for every chance that's coming your way. Smoke-free, hassle-free, on your terms. Why bring Zyn along for the ride? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up something just as exciting as the road ahead. It opens up the endless possibilities of now. From the way you spend your day to the people you choose to spend it with. From the to-do list right in front of you to the distant goal only you can see. With Zyn, you don't just find freedom. You keep finding it. Again and again. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Mornings look different for everyone. Some are big, busy, and a little chaotic. Others, slow and easy. But whether you're racing around with school drop-offs or easing into the day with a cup of coffee, Belvita offers a delicious way to start your day. Belvita breakfast biscuits are a convenient and tasty breakfast option when paired with low-fat yogurt and fruit that gives you steady energy all morning long. Need a pick-me-up? Belvita Energy Snack Bites are a great option for the mid-morning refuel. Belvita breakfast biscuits pair great with coffee, fruit, and yogurt for a quick sit-down breakfast at home. And Belvita Energy Snack Bites are a great pick-me-up for a quick mid-morning break. Either way, you'll feel a little more prepared for whatever the day holds. Whether it's carpooling, family fun, or knocking a few items off your to-do list. Pick up a pack of Belvita at your local store today.
This episode of Brooke and Jeffrey is brought to you by Huggies Little Movers. Oh, I was just going back through my phone of all my little baby pictures and videos of my kids. Oh, God, all those milestones, you know? First time they crawled, the first time they walked, the first word they said. They're so exciting. But once they start moving, we never sat down again. And that's why you want to make sure that you have Huggies Little Movers, because they have up to 100% leak-proof fit. And they're available with double grip strips or a new Hug Fit 360-degree waistband. Huggies Little Movers are designed to help keep your baby comfortable and protected no matter how much they move. Huggies Little Movers is the only brand with that double grip strip, too. And it's designed for worry-free running, jumping, and playing. Ugh, the best times. The new Huggies Little Movers Hug Fit 360 slip-on diaper has double the stretch of Little Movers open diapers and a secure fit. And they have easy tear sides for those fast and easy changes. I am so proud still of how fast I can change a diaper. It's really something to brag about as a parent. Huggies Little Movers, made with double grip strips or with the new Hug Fit 360-degree waistband, so your mini-me can keep moving like you. Huggies, we got you, baby.
It's the radio segment that just submitted a new sport to the Olympic Committee.
Oh.
Really?
Dodge golf. Combining golf and dodgeball into one exciting, painful, bone-breaking event. Start sprinting. It's a par 3 for Laser Stories. The segment where we read weird news stories from around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other 3-wood thruckers just don't. This first laser story is out of the leader in lasers across the globe, Florida.
Let's go.
A man named Gip Nelson got caught speeding last week.
That's a great name.
Get over here, Gip.
And the timing could not have been worse.
Uh-oh.
Because it was right after a new super speeder law went into effect.
Oh.
Super speeder? What's that mean?
There's still laws in Florida?
Yeah, if you didn't know, Florida just added a law that hands down tougher penalties if you're caught driving over 100 miles an hour.
Whoa!
Yo, you know what? There's so many like Lambos in Miami alone. I could see this.
That makes sense.
And well, the law went into effect at 12:01 a.m. last Tuesday.
Okay.
Gip got caught doing 104 and a 70 just 2 minutes later.
Minutes. That would be Alexis's luck.
Do you think the cop was counting down on his watch? And
Yeah.
5, 4.
Here they come. Officials confirmed he was the first person to get ticketed under the new law.
What an
Hey,
honor.
that's kind of a fun fact.
So what's going to happen to the old Gipper now? Well, first-time offenders can get 30 days in jail, a $500 fine, or both.
Wow, Gip.
And before that, there was no jail time. So now it's not really clear if they're going to let him off with just the fine, but there is footage of him getting handcuffed, so maybe not.
Jeez.
Either way, Gip better not get caught super speeding again, because repeat offenders can and will get up to 90 days in jail.
Whoa.
Dang.
And to
very
think,
easy.
I lived in Montana State when there was no speed limit.
Really?
Yeah. Nope.
What did the sign say? It just said hi?
Well, yeah.
As you drove by?
It just said yeehaw.
There was a nighttime speed limit.
Which was like, what, 100?
I think 65. Yeah.
Okay, that's reasonable. This next laser story is out of the Swiss Miss Alps.
Ooh, I love their hot chocolate.
A 37-year-old man named Gabriel Brucker was exploring a glacier in southern Switzerland.
Oh, wait, this is real Switzerland.
When the unthinkable happened. He broke through a snow bridge and plummeted 26 feet.
Oh my God.
He managed to survive the fall, but was in a narrow, hard-to-find crevice.
Yikes.
Luckily, he had a walkie-talkie with him and radioed for help. And the search was on as rescuers scoured the mountain. After 30 minutes of looking, they are beginning to get extremely worried.
Yeah.
That's until the barks of a tiny chihuahua caught their eye.
A chihuahua in the Swiss mountain glacier side?
That's
you know,
right.
these have those giant St. Bernard dogs. Now they send little chihuahuas.
Yeah.
They're just wild chihuahuas up in the Swiss
In
Alps.
the snow.
No, Gabriel had fallen in, but his dog named Mr. Whittles was so light that he managed to remain on top of the snow.
Yes. Look how cute he is. He's so tiny. He's one of those long-haired chihuahuas.
Yeah, his little ears are pointing out.
He's really cute.
The four-legged hero was pacing back and forth right at the opening of the deep crevasse, and because of that, the crew was able to save him.
Hooray! A little hero.
Gabriel and Mr. Whittles were flown to the hospital, and they're expected to make a full recovery. The rescue team later told the press that there's no way they would have located Gabe if it hadn't been for the heroic act of his pet pooch.
Mr. Whittles for the win.
Yay!
Let's go to your next laser story out of food news. General Mills has a new breakfast option, but does it sound good or gross?
Okay.
Tell
what do you
me.
got, Jeff?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Hormel partnered up for a new bacon-flavored cereal.
Isn't Hormel chili?
No, well,
They
it's
do
a
all
meat
sorts of
company.
meats.
Oh, they
Yeah.
meat. That's right. Blick label bacon.
But why are
Cinnamon
they with
Toast?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I'm
Ew,
confused.
Jeffrey.
According to General Mills, it has that same cinnamon taste. They just added the bacon flavor on top of it, so it's savory and sweet.
Tasty.
I mean, brown sugar bacon is really good.
I mean, maybe it's like that mesquite flavor, you
yeah,
know?
the saltiness with the sweet.
To be fair, the two brands partnered last year for cinnamon-flavored bacon.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
Okay, so now they're just flipping it.
Yeah.
Because
I
it
see.
can crystallize or caramelize as you bake it.
They claimed fans loved that.
Yeah.
I
So-
mean,
see that.
it might be delicious in like trail mix.
Yeah.
Like instead of like with milk, you know?
But now Fruit Loops needs to come out with bacon loops.
There's the cinnamon-flavored bacon photo.
Oh, yeah, we got pictures.
Alexis is silent because she doesn't like bacon, and every time she brings it up, she gets,
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not much to add to this, but I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
There you go.
Maybe this is your gateway to bacon.
Exactly.
So after the success of the cinnamon-flavored bacon, they decided bacon-flavored cereal was the next logical move.
Duh.
There's no actual bacon in it, by the way. Bacon bits would have probably been fun, but
Yeah,
they
but
say
with milk and bacon floating, gross.
it could be okay.
Get out of here.
Still, they say it's made with artificial bacon flavor.
It doesn't make it better. Like,
A guy who tests out new foods on TikTok got his hands on it early and described the taste as not terrible.
Hey, there's a review.
It's not exactly a ringing endorsement, but you can get it at Walmart starting today.
of course.
And if you're wondering, this isn't the first collab for Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They also did one with Totino's Pizza Rolls earlier this year.
Oh, now we're talking.
How did we miss this?
With that one, you had to win a box. You couldn't buy
Cinnamon Toast Crunch pizza flavor.
Wild.
I mean, maybe the crust, the cinnamon crust on a pizza?
I bet there's no cinnamon. I think it's all cheese and pepperoni flavored.
it. The world may never know.
You know what?
This next laser story is out of Celeb Corner. Who's the highest grossing lead actor in Hollywood history? And when I ask that question, I don't mean how much the actor makes per film. I mean, which star can you put into your movies to guarantee a film's success?
Are we guessing? Do you want us to guess?
I don't want you to guess.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you, because
Yeah.
thanks to the fantastic opening of Jurassic World's Rebirth, we have a brand new number one, and that person is none other than Scarlett Johansson.
I think you're going to go Chris Pratt.
I love her.
Scarlett is great.
Movies in which Scarlett played the lead or was part of an ensemble have made a total of $14.8 billion.
And the thing about her, she's not just beautiful, she's a really good actress.
And she's incredibly smart.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, give her a raise.
Yes.
She deserves it.
I go to the movies to watch
Yes.
how smart people are.
Yeah.
And-
He just goes to Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah, I just love it. And she surpassed two of her former Marvel co-stars on her way to the top.
Really?
Samuel L. Jackson was number one, but he falls to second place with $14.6 billion, while Robert Downey Jr. is now in third with a measly $14.3.
But I can see that any
Embarrassing.
movies they're in are blockbusters.
Only 14.3. How embarrassing.
Shameful. He should retire. And of course, to make this achievement even more impressive, Scarlett achieved the feat with just 36 movies compared to 71 for Jackson and 45 for Downey.
Oh my God.
Good for her.
Yeah, except
That's
for she
awesome.
probably goes and looks at her salary and realizes it's half of those two men.
That makes you wonder when this guy will be getting the call to star in his own Hollywood blockbuster.
Oh, can't believe it hasn't happened already, Jeff.
I know, possibly 50 Shades of Green.
Oh,
I could definitely see it.
Yeah.
I'd even hold the camera for it. And that sound means Razor Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time, on Wednesday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Boss!
Look at that. Newbie week continues.
Yay.
Wednesday, July 9th. So let's all take off our shoes and unzip our pants.
Yeah.
And who's that at the door? Oh, it's our new neighbor, Jason.
Well,
I thought we
hello
were
there,
gonna-
Jason.
I thought we were going to change our coat or something, not
Jason.
our pants.
Yeah, let's get it all off. Jason, come on in. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you
Not
guys?
sure this is the neighborhood you want to be part of, Jason.
It's good to have a friend like you, Jason, as a neighbor.
I mean, yeah, I listened to you guys since you guys first came on, so I'm an avid listener.
Wow.
Hey, so you're kind of like one of our children.
Yeah, in 1992, that's when he started listening.
Yeah, it says you called in because you play against Brooke in the car all the time and you do pretty well. Exactly what a newbie would think. So
in your head you do.
good luck with that, Jason. We'll see how it goes. Brooke's going to leave the studio, and let's get to the rules. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you could say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good luck, my man. Your time starts now. Today is Fashion Day. What clothing item was banned in North Korea for being too Western and rebellious? Crop tops or skinny jeans?
Crop tops.
With speeds reaching up to 1,600 miles an hour, which planet has the strongest winds in our solar system?
Venus.
Who has directed the action films Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, and Django Unchained?
Oh. Pass.
In the movie Cars, who is Tow Mater's best friend?
Oh, man, what's his name?
3, 2,
Oh, man.
1.
Tomato Jr.
Aw, a little tomato.
That's the PC answer. That's
I like
sweet.
it.
Well done there, Jason. So Brooke's coming back in the studio, and let's learn more about this newbie. First time on the show. Jason spent 20 years in the Army. He is now an assistant coach for his son's basketball team, and he believes his son will make the NBA.
Bro, first off, thanks for your service, brother.
How
thank
tall
you.
is he?
Well, he's only 14 years old. He's about 5'2", 5'3" right now.
Are you going to get some growth hormones in him, or what's your plan?
Yeah,
I mean, we're going to pump him with something. I mean,
Jeff has steroids. If you need any, hit us up.
I was just going to tell you to drink that non-organic milk, and then I think you'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. We're going to figure out a way to make him a star one way or the other, Jason.
Oh, yeah, I'm down for it.
Good. All right. We'll talk after this. Now it's Brooke's turn. You ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. Today's Fashion Day. What clothing item was banned in North Korea for being too Western and rebellious? Crop tops or skinny jeans?
Skinny jeans.
With speeds reaching up to 1,600 miles an hour, which planet has the strongest winds in our solar system?
Jupiter.
Who has directed the action films Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, and Django Unchained?
God, what's his name? Pass.
In the movie Cars, who is Tow Mater's best friend?
Pass. I don't know.
Oh, Brooke, what are you doing? Only 4 questions she got
I don't
through.
know. I don't know those ones. What's his name?
She's dreaming of NBA boys right now. That's why. Let's go to the scoreboard to see how you did with Jose.
Caminando. No. 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 Sí. No. No, Vamos.
Bolaños.
That used to work on me as a kid, too.
Yeah.
Jason, you had great effort, but you got 0 today.
You threw me off. All I was thinking about was I was trying to remember the short NBA player's name, Spud Webb.
Oh, yeah. Also Muggsy Bogues.
Oh, yeah.
Muggsy was really short. Okay, so Jason got 0. Brooke, you got 1. That's all you needed.
Okay. Thank you for just really blowing it, Jason. I appreciate that.
Let's go over the answers for everybody. It's Fashion Day. The clothing item banned in North Korea for being too Western, too rebellious is skinny jeans. Kim Jong also banned mullets and body piercings for the same reason.
But crop tops he loves.
Oh, yeah, he's all
Let
about
that
those.
belly hang out, Kim Jong.
With speeds reaching up to 1,600 miles an hour, the planet with the strongest winds would actually be Neptune. The director who did action films Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, and
just
Django
remembered it.
Unchained. Who is it?
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino is right. In the movie Cars, Tow Mater's best friend is the main character, Lightning McQueen.
Ciao.
All right. Hey, Jason, I'm sorry, man. First time on, it wasn't enough to beat her. But just for playing, we are going to give you a family 4-pack of tickets to the Doc McStuffins exhibit. Doc McStuffins, the exhibit's open now at Imagine Children's Museum in Everett. Assist Hallie in the operating room, give checkups in the ER, visit Lambie in the nursery, help Stuffy in the pet vet, and make them all better. You'll feel better, too, at Doc McStuffins, the exhibit. Open now.
Awesome. Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah,
of course, man.
And after all these years of listening and the first time on the show, what do you think?
Yeah.
Well, it's like hanging out with a bunch of potheads. That's
Yeah! Y'all are the same idiots I listen to every day.
Hey, man, you're welcome back on the show anytime, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Really, and good luck to your son and his basketball team. We're going to be back to do Winbrooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Remember the bad guys? They are back. Yeah, and they're funnier than ever. And my family is so excited because DreamWorks Animation's The Bad Guys 2 is just going to be the wildest, funniest comedy of the summer. You know, it's everyone's favorite crew of criminals that trying their best to go good until they're roped into a globe-trotting heist by a new crew, the Bad Girls. That's right. The girls are going to meet the guys. It's going to be amazing. Your kids, your parents, everybody's going to love this. So make sure you get your tickets now for DreamWorks Animation's The Bad Guys 2 in theaters August 1st, rated PG.
Dogs bring out the good in us, and Pedigree brings out the good in them with high-quality nutrition at an affordable price. From crunchy dry food to savory wet meals to delicious tail-wagging treats, Pedigree food products are made with high-quality ingredients to support everyday health and deliver great taste in every bowl. Visit your local retailer to try Pedigree for the nutrition your dog needs and a taste they'll love. Learn more at pedigree.com/feed-good. Pedigree. Feed the good.
Every day has a to-do list, but adding Enjoy Belvita to yours can help you knock out the rest of it. Belvita breakfast biscuits are a tasty and convenient breakfast option when paired with low-fat yogurt and fruit that provide steady energy all morning. While Belvita Energy Snack Bites give you the perfect mid-morning refuel. Best part, they both taste great. So make the most out of your morning with a bite of Belvita. Pick up a pack of Belvita at your local store today.
Opening a bottle of Hendrick's Gin is more than the beginning to an elevated cocktail. It's about being open to the extraordinary, the unusual. That spirit lives in every sip of Hendrick's, distinctly infused with rose and cucumber for a refreshingly curious flavor. Whether you're mixing up a crisp cucumber lemonade or an unexpected garden spritz, Hendrick's adds a marvelous twist to every summer sip. To learn more about Hendrick's, visit hendricksgin.com/US. Drink responsibly. Hendrick's Gin, distilled from grain, 44% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025. Imported by William Grant & Sons Incorporated, New York, New York.
Hey, it's Charlie Puth doing a sound check with the Bic 4-Color pen. Hear that? It's the click of 4 great colors and one long-lasting pen for endless inspiration when writing songs, or any kind of notes. And there are so many styles to choose from, like the Bic 4-Color pen with smooth like gel ink, or the pastel and shine designs. Check out the latest Bic 4-Color pens wherever you do your back-to-school shopping and find the one that clicks with you.